Some students in Los Altos are trying to rewrite history. They want to see a different version of historic events in California school books. KPIX 5's Devin Feely on why they say their current textbooks don't tell the whole story. Devin?
Yeah, these students say that the history books are not accurate or incomplete, and they say that they're desperately in need of an overhaul. The students claim the version of American history taught in California classrooms is at best incomplete and at worst biased and inaccurate, failing to adequately cover the experiences, accomplishments, and frequent mistreatment of communities of color and women.
There's definitely value in looking at the good things we've done. There's definitely value in being proud of those things. And there's even more value in acknowledging what we haven't done correctly.
History, as it's taught in schools, does have to be a bit of a broad canvas, and we have to teach a great amount of information. But the choice is in what information we present.
Members of a history club at Los Altos High School, which calls itself the Left Guild for its left-leaning politics, say they spent months reviewing the state's history standards. In a letter to State Education Superintendent Tom Torlakson, the group describes the current curriculum as, quote, sanitized and misrepresentative of the actual historical record. In one of the group's more controversial claims, they say U.S. foreign policy after World War II represents, quote, an actual Holocaust, resulting in the needless deaths of hundreds of millions. Seth Donnelly is the group's faculty advisor.
If we're not, on the one hand, learning about the true scope and scale of crimes against humanity upon which the United States was formed, the genocide of Native Americans, the realities of slavery, we're not going to understand the similar crimes playing out in the present tense.
San Jose State University professor Bob Rucker says that's long overdue, that our history books themselves have a long history of neglecting the stories of minorities and women.
More people were involved in the history of this country, so more people should be included and seen as part of the learning of the history of this country.
Now, whether or not some of the group's more controversial claims make it into the revisions of the history book is something we'll have to wait to see. But the State Department of Education says they will hold a series of public meetings in a process that is expected to take months, if not years. In Los Altos, Devin Feely, KPIX 5.